Go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. They set the screen. Calderon, that's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Hunt. And that one goes long.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets it to go.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The first quarter. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that? Saps checked in for Mike Scott. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. Jose Calderon is checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Calderon. And it's Cephalosha in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Schroeder, down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Hunt, but he gets it back. Atlanta again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He picked up 18 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Calderon in the corner. Good on the triple. Calderon's got 5 now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Picked by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here is Cephalosha, covered by Barnes. Horford, good. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
It's stolen by Calderon. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Calderon leading the charge. Cephalosha passes to Calderon. Beyond the arc. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And that is...
The second half just about to get going here. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. Then for the Warriors, Harrison Barnes comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Freak subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes is the stretch four with Green in the middle. Freak is out there with Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Move the ball.
Curry dishes to Freak. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that one's good. Millsap.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Freak kicks to Green. Pass to Hunt. 6 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
The Warriors have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. And that one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for the Hawks. The Warriors also with a sub. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Shooter passes to Horford. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.